I'm fine with us in the first round, like, but like if I'm boss and shit, I see a Bucks like over here tanking and shit. They don't want to play the fucking. What's all this dick shit this Bucks are talking? Bring it on, man. Scared these motherfuckers.
Man,
Bring it on, man.
you just do not like the Bucks, boy.
Man, fuck them MA fans. They on that Twitter. Bring it on, man. Fuck him and Kyrie. It deserves a slap,
you
motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, these bitch ass niggas on Twitter and shit.
right,
I'm like, and these niggas here, and then they want to talk this shit. Yeah, we beat
right,
y'all.
right.
I'm like, man, y'all beat the bench. Y'all
I
over here bragging and shit.
Yeah, I just don't know, man. I just don't think the Nets match up well with the Bucks. That's just my thing. I think they can compete against them. They just don't match up. But you heard about that thing? Kyrie's I think it was his agent said that Giannis intentionally hurt Kyrie last year.
He did.
So you think he did?
Hell yeah, he did. With his bitch ass. All these niggas, I don't put it past none of these niggas. I'm trying to tell you, don't put it past none of these niggas.
so
These
so
niggas out
so
here be laughing. These niggas just be, oh, I'm a great guy, and they be laughing and shit.
Right, right.
Man,
So you think Giannis just saying F this, get him out the
he
game.
mushed them though. He mushed Kyrie though. If people don't remember, he mushed them and then he fell.
Right,
And then look, like,
right.
man, that's why, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's alright. It's cool. Alright, it's cool. Well, that's what I'm saying. If they play, I have no problem with playing the Nets in the first round. My thing is this: I just don't like the Nets and I mean the commentators and all the Bucks fans, and even the players talking big shit. You ain't care if we play them. They ain't go out there and tank and not play them.
I mean the Bucks. I mean you can't look. You got Katie and Kyrie on the court. You got two of the best scorers in the league today. So it's
Y'all
going
the
to be
champions though. Y'all are the NBA champions of the world. The world, Craig. You are the championship of the world.
well.
Y'all
I
the
think
world champions.
I think the Bucks. I think they're more worried about. I think they want to play. They rather see the Nets down the road. Like if you're a top seed team, you want to see the Nets down the road, like second, like the semis of the conference championship. Like
That's
first
okay. We
round's
finna
gonna be
lose
tough.
tonight.
But
That's all right.
I just don't think the Bucks like I don't know why they would be scared because they beaten the Nets like what the last 4 or 5 meetings or something like that, including playoffs.
Man, they beat them by the grace of God.
That boy just do
Look at all
not
those.
like the Bucks.
Hey, I be like, Theo, no, he's talking about these bucks.
Right,
These the motherfuckers here. I'm like the Lakers. They suck. Why you beating a dead horse?
right,
Nobody care about them. I don't care about them.
right,
I'm like, man, I knew they weren't gonna make the playoffs. Life went along with T. This team is terrible.
right.
I saw the first. I was right with T. Before the All Star break. I was like, yeah, this team ain't.
Yeah, I mean they're okay, but they're not as I think everybody's kind of overrating them. They're not as great as I think they are, but they're good though. They're comparable to go against. So
What are you talking about? The Lakers?
the Bucks.
Oh, I was
Oh, the
talking about the
Lakers.
Lakers.
Oh, you and T said that. I think T said it. T was like, man, they not making the playoffs, and we were like, I don't know, man. This is LeBron. You know they love LeBron, and he was saying, um, I don't think they like LeBron like that anymore. So it showed.
Oh, it showed against the Timberwolves. They was like, hell no, we ain't backing this team no more.
Oh yeah, the Timberwolves. Yeah, Timberwolves. That's a team who surprised me. I when they got Pat Beverly, they just turned around. Their team got way better.
Yeah, they got a whole lot better, and I think Pat Bear's gonna end up with the Clippers next year for some reason.
No, he ain't going back to no damn Clippers. They got rid of him though. You think he gonna go back to the Clippers?
Maybe. Hey, they be doing shit like that to try to teach him a
Right.
lesson.
I
Bring
don't
him
know.
back.
If I'm Minnesota, do you get rid of him? I would keep him.
No, boy, it's his choice to want to stay.
You said what?
But even though they want to keep him, but it'd be his choice to stay. They would have to overpay. Because if I'm him, I'd be like, well, I want to go back to the Clippers so the Timberwolves can overpay for me. That's
Okay.
only good business.
Okay.
I would do that if I'm him.
Right.
If I'm him, Kyrie need to cut his hair. That's the problem.
You said who?
Kyrie need to cut his hair. That's the problem. When that nigga he start growing his hair, he start getting real stupid.
He need to go back.
Yeah.
You need to go back to the Kyrie of when he hit that shot over Steph.
Yeah, put on an arm sleeve again. Like he out here.
He out here looking like Jesus.
This nigga want to be Uncle Drew so bad. I see this shit today, man. Uncle Drew.
I'm over here crying, dog. Cause he do look like the black Jesus like your grandma them had in they in the on the picture with the fro. It had the fist in the air with the little pick in his head.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, this dude here out here trying to be Uncle Drew. Shit, man, what's that damn game called? What? Street ball.
Oh, you stupid! You talking about the one dude he was the fake Dr. J. He wasn't Dr. J, but he was supposed to be like Dr. J. I can't think of his name, but he was raw though. He was dunking on everybody.
Hey, Street Ball Volume 2.
They need to bring that back. That was raw. The NBA Streets, they need to bring those back.
Yeah, man. Even Ballers with Chauncey Billups on the cover. That shit.
Oh, I never played that. Everybody told me like like you could buy your gear, you could buy jewelry and all that, and come to the court with it.
Yeah, ball. That's all. I love Street Ball. The game that EA made. I love that game, but Ballers is better. I'm telling y'all, it was better.
Yeah.
It was like. Because some of the controls is what you see in the game now, like for basketball, like far as like on the like games and stuff.
Oh yeah, of course. So
Ballers is more kind of realistic, more than arcade. It was arcade, but it was like some of the crossovers on there. Damn.
That's all NBA 2K did was just take from Ballers and all those games. That's all they did.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they? I mean, shit, they ain't out no more shit. Take.
Oh no, I mean no, that's cool. I'm just saying like everyone tries to act like something is brand new. You know what I'm saying? So everybody act like it's brand new. That's why I'm like, nah, it's really not brand new. You dig?
Yeah, some of the control, like some of the stuff has always been there. I'll say like certain animation are new.
Yeah.
But as far as like the structure and control, like the pattern, how you would play the game, yeah, it comes from Street Ballers and Ballers.
Right.
But I can't really say that because NBA 2K, when they first came out, it was great.
Right.
When they first came out, they changed the game.
Yeah, they did. They really did. I agree.
I was like, dog, EA was trash. They was trash, and they had to come back with that. If it wasn't for
the baseball, wasn't it baseball?
The All-Star. No, the All-Star. EA had the All-Star weekend.
Right.
When they had NBA Live 2005, but they didn't have that damn All-Star weekend.
Right.
Dumpster in.
Right.
then they came out with that, and they came out with three trash ass games back to back,
But
and
but
it was
my but
going
my
over.
thing is the thing that happened to EA Sports to me. They focus too much on their graphics instead of focusing on the gameplay. I just that's my thing with them. And
Yeah,
two
and
K
it's just like
and NBA
it's too
two K's
clunky
getting
now,
like that. NBA two K's getting like that where they just focus on the graphics and not the gameplay.
bruh. All they gotta do is give us 2016 gameplay for 2K16. That's all they
I
gotta do.
mean, it don't even matter if it's that. It's just have the gameplay. Like that's all you got to do. You don't really got to mimic what you did. Just change the gameplay back to what it used to be. That and that's what it was. So and I think it'll be a lot better. And that's their problem. They're like, okay, we and then like this is with Madden as well. When Madden had competition, Madden could play. Madden used to actually have good games back in the day, and then they just slacked off now. Now it's like we don't have to work as hard and stuff. And to me, they're robbing the fans. They're robbing the fans of greatness. You know what I'm saying? They're robbing the fans of a lot of things. And that's some of the things that's pissing me off with these damn sports companies because sports games, I loved them back in the day. That's all I played, but now it's like they just look bland to me. Look trash.
All they do now with games now, really, honestly, is what they do is they make the game, they half make the game, and then they get a fucking DLC.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They be like they make the game, and then the DLC shit has ruined the game.
Right.
Like that's what ruined all the games. Like it's DLC. Like what they do is they give you half the game, and then go give you half the game later. I, instead of working on an actual game, that's what ruined the game. Is when they start doing introducing DLC packs, and they just like let's give more money than just giving them the whole game,
Right.
which that's just ridiculously stupid because it's like all you're doing is hurting the product. You're not making it better. No one's
Right.
gonna go back to those games. Like, why is there a 2K and Madden that come out every year? A new one. You should keep it. What they could do is make way more money.
Just
Is
keep
by
adding
keeping the
on.
right. Like you should come out with a new game every 3 years.
Exactly. Excuse me. I said that.
Every 3 years.
I said me and my brother said that. I said the same thing. Like come out with a game every 3 years, dog. You'll make even more money because that's the only time I'll buy a game is like after it's been out like 3 4 years because that's when it gets good again. But if you buy it every year, it's gonna be trash. Like the last Madden I got, I think was Madden 20. Right? I still play that. It takes me a long time. I don't even got the five yet because Gavin over here keep begging me to get the five to play him because we got a bet that's gonna go on. I'm finna take his $100, but I told him I don't have time. I'm gonna try to get it. A lot of stuff. My mom's surgery that was unexpected. So
Right.
now I got stuff to handle. And that's what I tell everybody. I would have been had the five. I could have got the five when it first came out, but I was trying to get my house, and now this damn housing market done slowed down. But anyway, yeah, like I always got games every like sport games. I would always get them every 2 or 3 years because they were different. Because if you buy it every year, it's just gonna be the same as last year, except they probably added a little more to it, makes it a little better, but it's not better. It's terrible still. I forgot which,
Exactly.
like
Man.
2014. When they put NBA 2K on the PS5. I mean PS4. Excuse me, my bad. PS4. It was straight. I like that you had the badges. It actually looked it playable. And then when you came back to 2K15, it was like, okay, what is this? Now you guys done went way overboard. Instead of just keeping it instead of keeping it how you had it. Like you could have just built off of 2014. But if you do it like you said, and like I've said in the past, if you do it every 3 years, hell, you could do it every 2 years. You'll be better off that way than doing it every year, because every year it's like you you're gonna start losing revenue, because you're gonna have some people getting tired of it. They're just gonna be like, F it altogether, and then you're gonna put yourself back in a box.
Exactly. And I think that's one of the main issues, and I think like that's one of the main issues. I be getting really ticked off because I'm like, bro, NBA 2K, instead of what they could do and what they should do, is have the same game. Like you don't have to give us the same. If this is a game, like you'll know, like if you like this game, and you see a lot of people like, hey, this game, I like the gameplay. Stick with that game. Like there was no reason for us to go from. You can just us purchase the DLC. You can keep the same game. You can have us purchase the DLC with the new players and stuff like that. Like it's $30 or something like that with the new players. That would be beneficial because then they'll be like, okay, you getting money because you want the new players. So I would do that if you're gonna have a game like just like wrestling. Why is there a wrestling game every year? It should not be. Nothing's gonna fucking change about wrestling.
Right.
Like there should not be a new wrestling game coming out. I like the wrestling game a lot. Like I don't mind it being like learning, but when it's like ridiculously like the control system on for this game is stupid. It's like it's not like a you can pick up and play. Like it, I like when you're trying to have fun. Like that's the thing of trying to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, but with 2K, like WWE does, 2K does WWE, which I find very strange. The graphics are good. It's just that I don't think that 2K gets wrestling. They should have stayed with you the controls
Right,
because
right,
like
right.
the
That's
controls
what I
is the
heard.
problem to me.
Yeah, I heard the
Yeah,
controls are
the
crazy.
controls. Yeah, it's like, bro, to do like a basic ass like move, it's like a combo. I'm like, bro, is this Mortal Kombat or is this wrestling? Like, what the fuck?
Right,
Like, if I want to play Mortal Kombat, I'll play Mortal Kombat. But this shit is
right,
ridiculous. Like, to just grapple, it's weird. Like, you gotta learn all these controls, and I just find it very ridiculous. Cause I'm like, I'm like, why don't y'all just make shit basic? Like, it doesn't have to be y'all trying to. Oh, we gotta make over. This is what happens when you overly try to create, and they overly try to create something when it doesn't have to be like that.
right.
Keep the finisher is triangle. Grapple is the joysticks, and then you can have like X was like to get inside the ring, go inside the ring. Square was the trigger. Circle was to also do like grapples as well. So
Mm-hmm.
like, and you could use it, but when you just like you're not even using all like because when the old wrestling games you would use all of the buttons
Right,
and it was simple, but when you had to play somebody, it was strategic. The way
right,
that you had to play somebody, I just don't like how it's just ridiculous now. Like it's not like it's too much. Like you just like that's what games do now. It's like either they do too much or they don't do, or they do less or just enough. Just make it a balanced game. It's not even hard. Like I don't understand that. That's why I'm like, if I'm WWE, no, it's 2K. But everybody, it's a good game, but it's ridiculously difficult to play.
right. And this the
Like,
wrestling game you talking about, right?
yeah, it's so ridiculously hard to play. Like, I'm like, man, I'm not even gonna buy DLC if I like, you know what I'm saying? And I barely can play with the other characters. It's not that it's like just a like I suck at the game. It's that the controls is stupid.
Right,
Like, why is it a combo, a seven combo?
right.
Like that's just ridiculous. Like it's just too many combos. I just don't like that.
Right.
And I just think a lot of games just do way too much. They don't know how to just balance things.
Correct.
At all. Like, and
right.
The games that we love growing up, like SmackDown versus Raw, Here Comes the Pain, those games that I love.
Right.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people love growing up. I guarantee that's why I know why WWE don't want to have them on platforms, because they would not play the real game. They would be playing the older games. If you play cross-gen games, if you could play the older games on your console,
right,
they would be playing those games. They wouldn't be playing the regular games. So they scared of that.
Right. You're right about that.
That's what pisses me off with games today. Like, it's not the same like it used to be.
Well, because the reason the game's not the same is because everything's a money grab now. Nobody tries hard no more, because they really don't. They could just put it out there. Yeah, people will complain, but because people love sports games or wrestling or boxing games so much, they're just gonna settle for less. And that's what the problem is. Like, if people just said, man, we ain't buying this shit trash, they would do a lot more changes. But see, they're not gonna do it if they're making all this money, like every year, like you said. Why are they dropping Madden every year? Well, because they get a lot of money. Because a lot of these young kids and mid 20s, not saying you, but the kids are basically they're settling. They're like, we're good with this. This is fine to me. This is great, because they don't really know the game like we do. They just know, okay, they put the ball in the hoop, or okay, they throw a touchdown pass, or they catch a pass for a first down. They don't know the nuances of a back screen in basketball, or a screen period, or defensively picking somebody up 94 feet. They don't understand that concept. Even in football, they don't understand the 1, the 2 gap, the 3 gap, the 4 gap. Like, they don't know that. They're lost. They're like, oh, I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're not changing the way the games are. Like, because they know stupid people are gonna buy it. And that's sad. Because before, when these creators had to create stuff, they were creating stuff out of innovation, like to be brand new, to draw people in. Now it's like, well, they're gonna like it anyway, so just put something together. And it's like, wow, it's like you doing a science project the night before it's done, as opposed to doing it for like a couple weeks or a month. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that no more. They just settle for less. They're lazy now, very lazy. And a lot of us, as the consumer, not saying me and you per se, but in general, the consumer, we're just settling for less too much, instead of just holding their feet to the fire. I don't know. It's like, even Call of Duty at one point was garbage. Like, it was just bland. So, that's why I think the games are terrible now. Like, they're not as great as they used to be.
It's been terrible for Call of Duty. Once it left the PlayStation 3, it was
right.
I just think once it left the PlayStation 3, when they went to the 4, that was it.
Right.
That was just it. Like, for it, because the game had changed. Everything is not the same no more. When they just didn't care anymore. Like the first one, Call of Duty, that came to the PlayStation, they kind of cared, but you just could see like, oh no, they don't care. We don't care. We care less. And it's hard for me to blame them to care when, like you said, like consumers, they just keep buying the game. Like,
yeah, we let them off the hook by buying the video game, and that's why we're not. That's why it's backfiring on us as the consumer. Like I told this guy the other day, I'm like, well, if we just stop buying the games and selling for bullshit, they will change it. Trust me. If you affect their pockets, they will change it. But see, nobody wants to do that because, like I said, everybody is too settled for shit. They're too settled.
That's what I'm saying. That's what pisses me off. That's why I'm like, bro, like, might as well, like, because I'm telling you, I literally, I'm like, I don't know how many people on YouTube have been telling people, like, dude, if we just stop buying the game, it
Right.
will do it. And no one ever listens. So I'm like, if y'all just ain't gonna listen, we just gonna, fuck it. I got time to do this shit with y'all. Cause like last year we was serious
Mm-hmm.
about man, they was scrambling.
Right.
And I'm like, girl, like, look, this year they need to make a commitment. Uh, this year they might get off the hook because they doing the John Madden shit, so they getting saved with John Madden because he passed away, and everybody gonna buy it. Cause let's do for John Madden, but hopefully they make a good game in John Madden's honor.
Right. That's all I'm worried about. Are they gonna do something good for John Madden? I'll buy it on the PS4 this year if they do it. But I'm not finna buy it if they putting out bullshit. I gotta see what everybody says and I gotta see how it looks.
Yeah, I'm with not liking because I'll tell you this on Madden, like I like the Madden on the PlayStation 4. It kind of shocking. I thought I was like, man, this shit can't. But Madden 20 on the PlayStation 4.
Hey, Christian, hold on real quick.
Okay.
Hold on. You. Yeah, I'm back. I had to open up the door for my peoples.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't go live today.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie today. We was on late as hell yesterday, and then I had to make sure mom's straight.
I was like, dang, I swear, I was like, damn.
I'll probably go on later. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just not the same. Like when football was going on, it's just not the same.
It's not. It's really not. But I like, once the Knicks fans aggressive, they're not in there. Man, I wish we had more Bucks fans here. Sucking shit on them.
Right.
Make my life so much easier.
Exactly. Right.
Man.
But I'll probably go live in a few minutes. I was just chilling.
Man, I feel you, dog.
It's a lot of work. Yeah, man, it's a lot of work, man. People don't understand. I work 11 hours a day. Like, people be like, man, you always saying that because it's the truth. 11 hours a day. And now the Nets done messed around and let the Pacers come back.
You said what?
I said the Nets done messed around and let the Pacers come back. Pacers just hit a 3.
Man, you know they want them to play Miami, dog.
Right.
The league wants them to play Miami.
Well, they would drop to the 9th seed if they lose today, and the Hornets win.
What's so crazy is if they lose, I think so. I think they'll be the 9th seed where they have to play to be the 8th, and then the Bucks ain't playing none of their players today. Not nobody.
Right.
There's niggas that I don't even know on the court.
Right.
D'Angelo Parker. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
I'm like, you gonna start seeing niggas from the G League on the team.
Yeah, KD been playing terrible today.
Yeah, he like 1 for 5 or something.
Yeah, he's off. They need him to wake up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know all the comments. Nobody's scared of the Nets. I'm like, shit. Whatever. I see one team out here.
Kyrie just hit a deep 3.